Shiloh over here with King Zeus. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, show us some love. Let's get this message out there and let's try to save this breed today. Okay, let's go ahead and get on to this topic. So I want to talk about the American Bully breed. We want to go ahead and try to save this breed. This breed is being banned all over the country. Nobody wants them around. They are a mistaken type of dog. We want to keep them. A lot of people think these dogs are aggressive. A lot of people feel like these dogs should not be around no more. And I kind of feel like it's worth disgusting and talking about it. So this is Zeus. He is a 3 year old, going on 4 years, American Bully. I bought him when he was 4 weeks old. He comes from a litter of 14 puppies. They were all blue. He's the only fawn brown out of the whole litter. He changes colors in seasonal, so he'll go a little bit of blue in the winter, and he'll stay fawn brown in the summer, and his eyes will change with him. If you notice, his eyes are brown right now. If he's probably he got some clothes. His eyes are brown right now with the color of his fur. As his fur starts to change, as you can see, it's slowly starting to get the tint as it's getting colder down here in Utah. He will slowly start to shed that fur, I mean, and change his color. He will also, his eyes will become sky blue. So we want to go ahead and try to save these beautiful dogs out here. Now, let me go ahead and talk on a subject that I kind of seen on the news, kind of scared me a little bit. Let's go ahead and talk on it. It's about the UK. They want to ban these American bullies, just like America did. America is trying to ban the bullies too. You know, Utah kind of made it to where you have to have them registered and licensed in order to keep them at home. If they're not licensed and they're not registered, you cannot have them within a certain limit of the downtown area. I know West Valley, you got to have them registered. Out here in Bountiful, they haven't given me too much trouble yet about my dog, but he is registered. But anyways, we want to go ahead and try to show the love to these dogs, you guys. Now, if there's anybody who really cares for this type of breed, you are gonna go ahead and hit smash that like and smash that subscribe button, because by smashing that like button, by smashing that subscribe button, and leaving a comment and also sharing the video, you are showing your love for your dog and for your breed. And if you have a pit bull, or if you're a pit bull lover, you are also trying to help save these dogs. You know what I mean? The dogs that is so mistaken, because this is the breed that is the most mistaken breed. You know, it used to be Rottweilers. Rottweilers had a bad name with them, but the American Bully, the Pit Bull, the XLs, they all have taken over to have the bad name. We want to go ahead and try to save these dogs, you guys. In the UK, they are trying to ban them. They don't no longer want them in the UK. In the US, they are trying to ban these American Bullies, the XL Bullies, and the Pit Bulls. We are trying to save these dogs. So if you guys do love these American Bullies, go ahead and hit that thumbs, because hit that thumbs up, because we need to save these guys. I don't know about you guys, but they are mistaken. He is a comfortable bear. He has not bitten anybody. You know, he did have a point at one time in his life where he had became semi-aggressive off of Bully Max and Gorilla Max. I have put that in my previous videos. Why to stay away from those specific products if you do have a pit bull or a Rottweiler or whatever in XL. My advice is to stay away from those products, you guys, because you can agree with me or you don't have to agree with me. But my advice is to stay away from those products. It does make them semi-aggressive. Um, Raw feeding also can be a little bit of a tip of why these dogs are biting so many people, because so many people these days are into YouTube. So many people watch YouTube. They all want a dog to raw feed. They all want a dog that they can show off, and then once they start raw feeding these type of breeds, they don't know how to handle it, because once you start giving them that raw meat, that blood, and they start getting the taste of the wild, They actually don't know how to. They don't know how to act when it comes to certain situations. They kind of boil over. So if you're mixing the bully max, you're mixing the gorilla max, and you're mixing blood with it, my advice is you are building an atomic bomb. You know what I mean? You're building a bomb and it's waiting to go off. If you're gonna, let me go ahead and break it down to you. So if you're gonna try to do bully max, gorilla max, and raw feeding, I would do gorilla max first. Gorilla Max will go into your puppy food. You can go ahead and go on my videos and look at them, or you can do some research on YouTube about Gorilla Max. We like to start our pit bulls and our XLs off on Gorilla Max at around 8 weeks to 10 weeks old with their soft food. It's all right to throw that Gorilla Max in there. You know, start them off with that Gorilla Max nice and slow. About 4 to 5 months, maybe 6, and they're a little more mature into their body. Then you can go ahead and add the Bully Max. The Bully Max now will go ahead and bring in a little bit of aggression. The Bully Max is what's going to cause a lot of the muscle. It's going to cause the size. It's going to rip him. Like he'll rip really fast off the Bully Max. But the Bully Max, you also got to exercise him a lot, work with him a lot because his aggression will go through the roof with Bully Max. His testosterone will be really high with Bully Max. So Bully Max is something you're going to want to be really careful with. You know what I mean? Do your research on Bully Max, Gorilla Max before you get into it because if you don't know what you're doing with it, it could come with some side effects. Oh, look at him. He's up now, you guys. Raw feeding. Look, say hi, Zeus. Raw feeding come with some a little bit of side effects. You know, you're giving them the hamburger. My advice, if you're gonna do hamburger with his dog food, just give him just do a little softball, like a baseball, like make a baseball with the hamburger and give it to him raw like that, but give it to him as a treat, not as a meal. Give him the raw hamburger as a treat. So do the raw hamburger, I would say maybe twice a week. You can do it maybe 3 times a week, maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday if you wanted to. But don't do it every day with his dog food because the taste of that blood is in the Bully Max mix can bring in that aggression. You know what I mean? That we're talking about that aggression of him biting people, you know, that aggression of wanting to go out and attack people because once he tastes that blood, just like a vampire would, he's going to want it all the time. His tongue's going to want it. His body's going to crave that blood. So we want to keep our hamburger. When we raw feed our dogs, especially XLs, American Bullies, Pit Bulls, Rottweilers, we want to keep that blood to a minimum. We don't want to give them too much of that blood because if you're giving them the blood all the time, you know, he's going to be bloodthirsty. So kind of wing them down and give it to them 3 times a week, like I said, as a meal. Oh, somebody's awake. Trying to keep it 3 times a week as a meal. The raw hamburger, the chicken. I would keep that around 2 times a week. The quarter leg chicken. That's the best chicken for your dog if you're gonna raw feed him the chicken 2 times a week. You know what I mean? Because if not, him farting is gonna really stink. Come here, come on. He's gonna stink really bad when it comes to farting. Look at my hair on my leg from him. He's gonna stink really bad when it comes to gas, when it comes to chicken. So, but the goal is, you guys, is to come together as a community and to save these dogs because the UK is trying to ban them. The US is trying to ban them. A lot of places don't want to keep them. They are too aggressive. They are biting kids. They are biting people, and they are. And I had one time where I heard a story where a lady was telling me her son owned a red-nosed pit bull. He was a 120-pound dog. The son was at work one day, and the dog decided he wanted to turn on the mom. The mom went, tried to go into the bedroom to hold the dog out. The dog chewed through the bedroom door. The mom tried to go into the bathroom after that point to hide from the dog. The dog chewed through the bathroom door and got to the mom, which chewed the mom up pretty good and caused the mom over 100 and some thousand dollars in surgery. You know, she had to have hip surgery. So pit bulls are something you do not want to play with if you are looking to get a pit bull. But raw feeding, you have to keep it as a treat. Raw feeding is not something you just say, "Well, I want a YouTube channel. I want to raw feed my dog," and hopefully one day we can blow up because it could backfire on you. You know, you got to do a lot of work. Be careful, you're gonna fall off. You got to do a lot of work with your dog if you're going to raw feed him, especially if you're going to give him the blood. You got to do a lot of work with them, a lot of obedience. My advice is to keep them pet friendly, get them around as many dogs as possible, get them in the dog parks, get them socialized with other dogs because once you get into that raw feeding, he will kind of not take to other breeds. He'll be a little more semi-aggressive when it comes to stuff like that. So I would kind of do your research on a certain stuff because we are trying to save these dogs. We do have followers in the UK that do follow our channel. We do want to show our love out there to you guys. Hopefully, you guys can um, get your dogs in order, and hopefully, you guys can find a way to get these dogs to be saved because we do not want the UK to ban the American bullies. We do not want the UK to ban the XL bullies. And we are hoping the UK will just find a way to work around this. Hopefully the government can find a way to keep these dogs alive. I know the U.S. is kind of against them. Utah is against them. We got to have them registered. We have to have them licensed in order to keep them at home. These dogs do bite. All dogs bite. Just like Caesar Malone says, it's not the dog, it's the owner. I believe that 100%. It is not your dog, it's the owner because each dog is born just like our kids. They start off innocent. They start off with no sins. They don't bite nobody. You know what I mean? Your dog is what you make it. So if you raise your dog to bite, if you raise your dog to be aggressive because you have a pit bull, Rottweiler, you think it's cool to see him pull the chain. You know what I mean? Even letting him pull the chain is bad for our breeds, our pit bulls and our Rottweilers and our German Shepherds because that's showing an aggression. Dogs like to pull to get ahead of their alpha so they can put themselves in danger. That's why dogs like to get ahead. They like to pull. We have to break that. So if you can get your dog to stay on the side of you when you're walking them, your chances of having a calm dog are great. You know what I mean? Because that's our job. Our job is to save these guys. We don't want these guys getting a bad name any more than what they already have. Michael Vick already done enough to us, you guys, when he was dogfighting his pit bulls. It ruined it for everybody. Utah wanted them licensed. You had to have papers on them to keep them. Nobody wanted them around after that. Now the UK's talking about banning them because they're biting out there, they're attacking out there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if you love these dogs, you are going to hit that subscribe button. You will hit that thumbs up. You will leave a comment. And you will also share the video so you can get your message out to people too. Because if you are a pit bull lover, which I hope there is still pit bull lovers out there, we do want to keep this breed around. So without showing the love, without sharing these videos, without getting our word out there across this world, they're gonna lose these. We're gonna lose these dogs. They're gonna get rid of the American Bullies. They're gonna get rid of the pit bulls, and they're gonna get rid of the XLs because they are known to be fighting dogs. People use them for them specific reasons, and we don't want that no more. So we want to show the love, you guys. We want to keep this breed around. The German Shepherd will never get a bad name because they use it in the war. They use it for what is that? Freaking when the snow for the for digging and finding people. You know what I mean? The German Shepherd is never going to get that bad name. The German Shepherd's never gonna get a bad name, even if it just bites anybody. The cops use them, to bite people. So the pit bull, though, the XLs and the American bullies, now they get bad names. If you don't see cops using the pit bull, they should use pit bulls as the dog find as go find the suspect. Get a pit bull. Why not? Bring these dogs back. Actually, I did come across one of the an episode with cops where the cop was using a Brindle pit bull was his drug sniffer. So that was actually really cool. That episode. So let me tell you, German Shepherds will never get a bad name. Only Rottweilers, Pit Bulls, XLs, and American. So we have to show the love. You got to hit that thumbs up. You have to hit that subscribe button. You have to hit that like. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. We are right there. Help this channel grow. Help us get this message out. We do have people, like I'm telling you, all over the country watching our videos, showing love to our videos. We have people in the UK that are worried about losing their dogs. We need to get this message out there so we can keep this breed going. We do not want the UK to have to suffer and lose their dogs. We want them to be able to keep their XLs. We want them to be able to keep their American bullies. We want them to be able to keep their pit bulls. Um, as far as the U.S. goes, if we can work together to keep this breed alive, we can. I have put out a video. It is disturbing to watch where a pit bull owner just watches him the whole time attack a guy with a broomstick. And it's not the guy's fault who's walking with the broomstick. It's the owner's fault who has the dog because he does not try to retrieve his dog after his dog is attacking this guy for walking with the broomstick. And there's a lot of people in the background who are laughing about this incident as it's going on. And I kind of found that a little disturbing. So I posted it and I wanted the message to get out there is why these dogs are mistaken. It's not the dog, it's the owners. The owner could have got his dog, could have stopped his dog. And if you watch my video that I just posted, he doesn't even attempt to even grab the leash. He just lets it go. And this dog continues to bite the guy. You know, we've gotten over 10K views on it. We've gotten a lot of love. We need you guys to come together and let's get this message out there, you guys. Um, you can find us on TikTok also. You can go to TikTok, find us over there. We are trying to build it. Come here. Like he wants to go. Come here. Sorry, you guys. He's just like, I'm done with the camera. I'm done. He said, I want to go to sleep. Sorry, I got to bring him back in the camera because it is about him. He is the star of the movie today. We do want to keep him. But there is one thing I do got to ask everybody out there, and if you can leave a comment and tell me what it is, why does he stink so bad? Like he's a dog food. His breath is kicking, man. It smells like something fierce. He sleeps so much because I know the XLs they run extra hot, but his fur starts to smell like I would say dirty laundry. It's hard to explain. Like I'll give him a bath, he'll smell good for about 4 days, three days, he'll be all right. You know what I mean? And then he kind of just goes back to that way. We don't want to give the XL, or I mean the American Bullies, too many baths because they got sensitive skin and it dries him out really good, especially him. He has an allergic reaction where he will break out from mosquito bites, certain stuff. So I try not to dry his skin out so much because American Bullies do. They run extra hot. They're naturally running hot. That do your research on them. They do. Try not to bath them so much because it dries them out too. Like it really messes with their skin. Like it irritates them, you know. So, but if anybody can tell me what I can do to solve that problem, as far as like fixing that, and then what's causing the bad breath, because the black gold dog food I understand, but his breath is bad, and I got this gel stuff that I bought. I don't have it here with me right now. It's for like cleaning the teeth. It's for cleaning the dog's mouth and for giving them good breath, but it doesn't help. It doesn't work on him. So if anybody out there has any tips, any secrets on what I can do as far as like getting that his bad breath to go away, that would be much obliged. I would love that because I'm trying everything to fix it. But I'm glad you guys have tuned in. I'm glad people have tuned in. Again, we do want to try to save this breed. I don't know how many people that are listening to this message, but show the love. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button. Hit the comment button. You know, hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up. You know what I mean? Show the love. Show the love. Because if you are just a dog lover, you don't even have to be a pit bull lover. If you're just a dog lover, you gotta show the love. You know what I mean? Hit that thumbs up. We're not here to like hate on people's channel. Just hit that thumbs up. Show the love if you're a dog lover. Show the love if you're a pit bull lover. Share, like, and subscribe so we can get this message out there. Because again, if anybody has witnessed a dog bite, I have. I've seen a dog bite plenty of times. You know, I've seen a pit bull reach out and bite a guy in the face and give him some really bad surgery inside of his face. And the guy has been agitating the dog for quite a long time when the dog finally got his chance. Now this is the one thing I'm kind of like trying to get on. I wonder if these they remember because I think they remember because this guy agitated that certain dog for a long time. And the dog just looked at him like he could not wait. The dog was like, I can't wait to get at you. You know, as soon as I get my chance, I'm biting you. And then the guy came over my friend's house and he was sitting there on the couch and my friend's dog finally was let out of the backyard because they kept it on a chain under a board, and all he did all day was chew on tree logs. So this dog, he was a red-nosed pit bull, and he had some big jaws, like big jaws, because all he did was chew on tree logs all day long, tied up under a board in the backyard. And I think the dog kind of remembers him, you know, because the dog kind of gave him that look like, when I get my chance, I'm gonna bite you. You know, when the guy came over, the dog finally got his chance. He was sitting next to him on the couch, and then out of nowhere, the dog just bit him in the face, bit him right on the face. He ended up with a lot of surgery. He had to get pig skin put on his face. He had to get a lot of surgery done on him so to make him look right again. I know there's been a time with Zeus where I've had somebody over and they feel like a family member per se, and they feel like they could tease him. Oh, blah 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 blah. They're teasing him, and he's barking like crazy on the other side of the fence, and they're teasing him, and they're kicking the fence, and he's like, you know, they're agitating the dog. And my niece, when she came over, she was sleeping over, and he happened to go into the room that night, and he was able to like he was standing over her. He was like, "I remember you," and when she woke up, he kind of bitter. You know, he bit her, and it was kind of like a warning bite. Like I remember you. It wasn't where he did any damage or nothing, but he bit her, and that's why I wonder if they remember, if they have anxiety, if they remember, and if that's why dogs bite. Because if you can go to the dog pound and get a dog, and he can be really good, but then you're wondering why did he just act out? He's never done that before. Excuse me. It could be previous anxiety, you know, from his past owners. You know, you never know. I wonder if they lived a past life like we have. If dogs have lived two lives, and in his past life he was abused, and when he came back in this life, that's why they become aggressive right off the bat. You know, some dogs can be really good. It's just like Jay Z said, once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. It's just like a dog. Once a good dog's gone bad, he's gone forever. You know what I mean? That's why we don't like to hit our dogs. We don't like to beat on them because you can have a really good dog, and once you start hitting your dog and you start putting your foot to it, you can turn a good dog bad, and the dog will become aggressive, and then the dog will start biting, and people don't understand. Be like, well, he's never done that before. He never bit before, but why is he biting now? You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like they do get anxiety and they got post depression, and a lot of them do have separation issues. So I know with him, he does pretty good when I leave him home. He doesn't kind of on my tail. I know when I'm home, he's just like this. Like I can't leave him. I go to the bathroom, he's right in the bathroom. I go to the shower, he's in the shower. Like I cannot leave him. Like it sucks, you guys. Like I put out a lot of videos. I've been doing YouTube for quite a while, and you can see like he's literally everywhere I go. And it came from raw feeding. You know, they are our kids. One difference I would say between them and our kids is that these dogs, they are protectors. You know, you don't need a gun. You don't need any type of weapon if you have a dog at home that is trained to protect. So these dogs right here will go above and beyond for you. I did read another thing on the news that I want to talk about. We had it here in the U.S. where a lady's house was broken into, and her she came home and her dog was stabbed to death. You know, and she found the dog laying on the carpet dead with a knife wound with knife still in it. And I felt like that's bad. That's sad, you know, because it happens. People do that. People will, like they'll steal your dog. People will kill your dog. They'll poison your dog. I had a neighbor who had a red nosed pit bull, and it was half brindle, and it got out a few times. Don't get me wrong. This was a bad. These were bad owners. They kept this dog in the backyard, never took it for walks, never showed it attention. And when this dog got out, it attacked this little dog. It was like a little teacup type of dog or something like that. And I remember running out and trying to help this little dog. And this pit bull had it. He had him locked jawed into the water, was eating it. And I had to like do the best I could. You know, we had to take shovels to the dog. We had to take sticks to the mouth to try to pry the dog off of it. Eventually, we finally got the red nose slash brindle off of this little puppy. And the owners were mad because we had to use aggression to try to get the dog off of the lady's dog. He was trying to kill this dog, and the owners were mad at us because we had to try. We did everything we could to get the dog off of him. And then eventually somebody came back later on, I would say probably about a month or so later, and they soaked some meat in radiator fluid and they threw the meat over the fence in the backyard. And the pit bull ate the meat and eventually died from poison of the radiator fluid. So there's been some sad stories out there, you know, of incidents of that I have come across where people have treated these dogs bad, you know. People do hurt these dogs. They do abuse these dogs. For some reason, the pit bulls are the most abused dogs out there. The pit bull breed. People love hurting them. I don't know why. Like I told you, a German Shepherd can attack people. It can bite people, and it will never get the bad name. It will be called the best house dog. But when a pit bull does it, it's called a killer. Now we want to change that name. We want to change that title for these dogs. We don't want them to be called killers no more. We want them to be called the angel of God, you know. These are because that's what they are. Dogs got lives too, just like humans. I believe if a dog passes away, it goes to heaven just like a human does. Um, I don't believe that dogs are just should be thrown away the way some people do. You know, I don't say believe it at all. So if you guys do love your dog and you do love pit bulls and you do love animals and you do want to try to save the ones that are being abused, show that love. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like I said, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. We've been doing this just for a minute. Hit that like button, share the video. You know what I mean? I notice people are sharing the video. Once when you share the video, you share the message, and that's the thing. You guys got to understand that when people share their videos and other people subscribe to that video and share it, you are sharing that message with other people. You know, you are trying to get that message out there. Show the love, you guys. We will tune back with some new videos, with some up videos on these dogs. Show the love. I'm serious. Show the love. We all got to come together. We got to be one. And let's show the love and let's save the pit bull breed. If anybody agrees with me out there, hit that thumbs up. You know what I mean? Hit that like. We're not getting enough likes on our videos. I don't understand why, especially with everybody. If you're a dog lover, if you're you care about dogs, or if you just care about just reality things of life, period, you would start hitting the like button. You know what I mean? Because I've come across some videos on YouTube where I just hit the like button for people because and I hit the subscribe button because that shows love to people. You know, I'm here to help people grow their channels. I'm hope people are here to help grow my channel and get the message out there too. That's what we are here to do. We are here to show this love. You know, we have a, another website called TikTok that is trying to take over. They're trying to take YouTube out of business, and I'm trying to fight to keep YouTube back in business. I'm one of the fighters, one of the ones who keep posting all my videos to YouTube, believes in YouTube. So let's show the love, you guys. Let's get this message out there and hit that subscribe button. This is your boy Shiloh. This is King Zeus. He hasn't been a king that much. Well, I guess he is a king because look, he's just been sleeping the whole video. But stay tuned. We're going to come back with some more good videos. We're going to talk about some more good topics. And we've got some crazy things happening, you guys. I got a video I want to post. I think I'm going to go live with it. Is we do live in Utah. We do live in Bountiful. We did have a serial killer that used to live in Utah. I didn't realize it, you guys, but every day I go to the store, I didn't notice it, but my kids did. We live next door to Ted Bundy, right around the corner from Ted Bundy. His house is still boarded up. It's still gated. It still looks the same as it did since the 80s. So I do want to do a live video on that. I do want to do a segment on Ted Bundy and kind of talk about him because he is a little interesting, not of what he did. You know, I feel bad. I do pray for the victims, but he is his story is a little interesting. So we do want to do a little topic on that, but that's another one. That's Hero Shay. So, but anyways, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll come back to you with another video, you guys. We love you. Stay safe, and God bless you. Peace.